Hot, starting to get hot here again. Welcome in. This is a private estate sale, and we are selling the private estate of Cindy, who was an avid quilter, crafter, embroiderer, beater, felted wool applicator, like everything you can possibly imagine. She made beautiful items, and we are helping destash her collection. And so, welcome in. So, I'm going to start with a giveaway. And I have for this giveaway, you can tell me whether you want felted wool, batik, or cotton. They have some little swatches of any of those. So, felted wool, batik, or cotton. Everyone getting the giveaway. Thanks for being here. And please read the show notes. And let's get started with a couple of cute little things I found in a scrap bag. So this is a cute Mickey Mouse Halloween. It's got to be older, and it's just a little strip that is about 6.5 inches wide, and you've got a couple of Mickeys that you can fussy cut off there. I see 1, 2, 3 fully intact, and then some other pieces. So if someone wants this little piece of Mickey, dollar start, and welcome in. And Bert is joining us shortly. He's in there madly putting together a few more wool bags. So if anyone wants this cute Halloween Mickey 6.5 inch strip with the fabric with some cute Mickeys that you can fussy cut. Those are adorable. Little Mickey trick-or-treating. Thank you for your bid. And another bid. And Melissa is going to take that. Thank you, Melissa. That is coming to you. All right. All right, that is yours. All right, and then the other thing I found is some of this vintage Winnie the Pooh. There's a big long strip that is along the selvage. And then there's a bunch of other strips. So, and this is marked Pooh's Day in the Park, Disney Quilters Only. This is actually a decent size, long strips of that. And then there's more here. So if someone wants some of this vintage Winnie the Pooh, it actually has the full picture on most parts of it. So really cute. You're getting all the pieces. Dollar start again. That's running. Who wants all these vintage Winnie the Pooh scraps that are so cute? Yeah. Thank you for your bids. I keep finding this in different people's stashes. And Kristen, 2006, is taking that. Thank you, Kristen. All right, so here's the first sale. Here's Kristen's. Okay. And you want to say bye-bye to everybody? Can you say bye-bye? Bye. Say, I'm going home with my daddy. You gonna go home with your dad? Yep. Okay. Love you. See you later. Oh, it's okay. We'll see you soon. She loves her grandma, which is awesome. Okay, I have some kits and some other things tonight. Be sure and tell me what kind of stuff you want to see of all the things I have listed. This is a kit to make this little Thanksgiving table runner. And I think it is, let's pull it out of here. I didn't get to look at it fully yet. I think that it is all but finished. It's all applique on there. Looks like you need to finish stitching this section. She's got all pinned on there. So if you get this, be careful. It's got pins in it. The leaves and everything are all finished. And you've just got to finish blanket stitching around this center section, it looks like. And then this is the piece for the backing. And this is like a crinkly felted wool. And then these are the little fringe pieces that have little acorns and leaves embroidered on them. Let me show you the right side. So those are all the fringe pieces. There's some thread in here. And here's the rest of your fringe pieces. These ones do not have anything embroidered on them on this side, but let me see what the picture shows. Yeah, so you'll probably have to match. She's got those on there, so you'll have to match those, and you have them embroidered on the other. Chris Ann from you get to pick a prize. Do you want a little packet of felted wool scraps, a batik, or a really cute little cotton swatch of Dr. Seuss Thing 1, Thing 2? So felted wool, batik, or cotton Dr. Seuss. Which would you like? And congrats. Thanks for being here, everybody. And we'll run some more giveaways here in a bit. So our prize winner, Dr. Seuss, you got it. That's coming to you. And congrats. All right, so if someone would love to have this felted wool table runner kit, um, I would say like 85% of the way completed. Let's weigh that, and I'm gonna start it at 15. Let's see how much this weighs. All right, so we're gonna do a $15 start. Partly completed table runner Thanksgiving. How cute is this? Felted wool applique. A good part of the way done. Very cute. Lolly is in. Thank you, Lolly. That's coming to you. Congrats. Good gift. Get that in there. All right, this goes to, you'll have to see giveaway winner's name, and then this is Lolly's.
Okay, here's medium. Those are large.
Okay.
Lolly.
Sorry, busy day today, so we're kind of a little bit hairy getting started here. All right, I've got a lot of fun little kits. Here's one of them. This one is Heart Patch Bowl Filler, finish size 5.5 by 7. It makes this darling little felted wool gingerbread man that you can put inside a bowl. And it says the pattern is found in the book Jingle All the Way by Debbie Busby. And then it's got all your pieces in there.
It's the giveaway.
Yep, Chrysanthemum got it. And she picked that. All right, so here is this little thing, this little kit running felted wool. So you get all the felted wool, the rick rack, and all the little pieces. That one's cotton. And then here's your little picture, and then you'll need to find that pattern. So that is running. Prism is in the house. Welcome in, everybody. Lolly is taking that. Thank you, Lolly.
Lolly is City One.
All right, here is a. Let me find one that has the pattern with it. So this one is a potato bag, and I have two of these in two different designs. So potato bag includes everything to make one potato bag. So it's got your pattern instructions and the pre-quilted corn fabric in this one, or chili peppers in this one. So to make a potato bag. So I'm going to give you a choice of peppers or corn in these little potato bag quilted
What's a potato bag?
So you can microwave a potato in it, a baked potato, and it turns out really nice. And it gives you the instructions and everything on here to make it and how to use it. Okay. So let's run that. Your choice. Corn or peppers. Little kits to make handmade potato bags. They're brand new in the little packs from the quilt shop. Thank you, Steph, for your bid. Which one would you like? The corn or the peppers? And they are, see how it's quilted, pre-quilted fabric. The corn is coming to you.
Thanks,
Thank
Steph.
you. And would anyone like this cute one with the pepper pre-quilted fabric? It has your batting on there because it's that kind of pre-quilted batted fabric. And then your pattern is in there. Steph's going to take the other one too. These are super cute. Nice little gifts. Thank you, Steph. That's coming to you. All right. Here is,
Thanks, Steph.
this is a pattern with the little paper piece hexes and other shapes to make this cute little thread and things, little caddy for your sewing room. And it is by Patchwork for with Busy Fingers by Sue Daly. Oh, this is a Sue Daly pattern. All right, so and then you get the little packet of the paper piecing. So let me get this one running. Pattern with the paper piecing in there. Sue Daly, cute little organizational sewing caddy pattern with the little paper piecing things to make these little designs on there. No takers on that. All right, this is a Clover brand mini iron, and it comes in a little vinyl pouch. I did plug it in and make sure it works. So it's one of these tiny little irons to press down seams and tiny little paper piecing things. And it does have an on off switch on the cord and then a temperature gauge on the wand. It has the instructions in there, and it has a little stand that you flip up to rest it on while you're using it. And it's all in really good shape. The iron does, you can tell it's been used. It's got some tarnish on it. And the pouch has a little bit of, it was stored next to something that transferred some ink or something. So if someone would love this little Clover brand mini iron, I'm going to weigh it. And I'm going to start it at $8. All right, so this one is, let's see. Here we go. All right, that's running. So in the case with the instructions, cord, little stand.
You can
So
also brand
Clover
squirrels in
brand
the neighborhood
mini iron for
in
quilting.
case you need to round them up.
What's that?
You can also brand the squirrels in the neighborhood in case you need to round them
Oh
up.
my gosh, no.
Ken.
Ken, congrats. That's coming to you. Nice item. All right, this is a 1 yard heat and bond. It has been opened and it has, I'll show you. It's all folded up. It has this much cut out of it. So that much is missing of the 1 yard. And I think this is like 15 wide. Let me check. No, it's 17 wide. 17 wide heat and bond. It is the ultra hold. So I'm just gonna run this for $2. If someone wants this
Sure, it's not
17 by, it looks like there's probably about, 3/4 of it still left in there. That's running $2 for some Heat and Bond Ultra Hold. It was originally 1 yard. You can see what was left. Good stuff. And M. Ken is in for that. Congrats.
Barbie and Ken takes that. Thanks, Ken.
All right, these are tiny totes. You get the pattern and all the fabric and the zipper to make one of these cute little tiny totes. This is a yeah, it just says it's a zip pouch. And look at the cute fabrics they have in there, and you get the zipper too. So cute little project kit. Pattern and zipper and fabric all in there ready to make. And that one is going to our friend, our new friend, Snack Baggy.
Saddle drill.
Awesome. Someone who has major allergies like me. All right, here's another one of those. And look at the fabrics in this one. So you got your zipper, all your fabrics. Super cute. Another one of those.
Congrats. Welcome to the madness. We can see by your name you've already been in the madness.
Super cute fabrics. So I see sewing theme in there. And Wendy is in, and Wendy takes it. Congrats, that's coming to you.
Wendy Death.
All right, these are, she taught a lot of classes because she worked for many years at the local quilt shop. And she taught a lot of classes to make, quilting classes, but also pin cushions. There's all kinds of things. And this is one of her pin cushion kits that she had put together called Cottage. Well, it comes from the book Cottage Keepsakes, A Year of Pin Pals. And it was the June honeycomb. And you've got the fabrics all pre-cut, the batting, some tracing paper, and the little hexie paper piecing to do the hexies out of these. And so you'll need to look that pattern up. It is available still. And this is a really cute little kit. So if someone would like this, I have 3 of them in different, I'll show you what's different. But I have 3 of these pre-cut. All right, and this one comes with the paper piecing and some buttons. And that's running. So, and there is batting in there. These make pin cushions. Super cute little kits. Beehive theme. And that one is going to Kristen. Thank you, Kristen. All right, I have another one of those. This one's in a clear zip pouch. I've written on a sticker the same info that was on the original. This one does not have the little paper piecing or the buttons. Otherwise, it's exactly the same. All the pre-cut fabrics and the batting. So here we go. Someone wants this one. And again, you've got a label telling you where to get the pattern. If someone wants to make one of these pin cushions. Cottage Keepsakes. Ken is getting that one. And I have one more. This one's in a nice little, binder pouch. Same thing. Fabrics, batting, but no buttons or little hexy paper piecing.
Who'd that go to?
That one went to Ken. All right, so that one's running. If someone else wants one. All right, and that one is going to also M. Ken is getting the other one. Congrats. That's coming to you. All right. This was in the pouch with all of that. These are the fabrics that she was using to make those kits out of. So it's the remnants left from those little kits. And this weighs 5.6 ounces. So it's a scrap bag of all the scraps from those pincushion kits. So 5.6 ounces of the scraps left from the little beehive kits. That is the cutest bee fabric. And then you've got some cute honeycomb, greens, yellows, little scrap bag. And M. Ken is taking that too. Thank you.
Thanks, M.
All right. This is
Congrats.
This is a Lily Anna Stitches December Biddy banner. So it's a tiny mini little felted wool banner that has the cardinal and the little ivy. And here's all your felted wool, and your pattern is in there. So a little felted wool pattern kit. And this one is gonna run. So it's got all the wool to make this little mini display. Super cute. And the pattern's in there. Thank you for your bids. And that one is going to
Snack baggy.
Thank you. I love your name, by the way. All right, this one is just the pattern, no wool in here. This is the cutest pattern. It makes mini scissors and needle cases. So look at how cute these are, the little needle cases and the little scissor case. And then this one's a bigger one that you can tuck both into. Cute pattern. So someone would love this pattern. It's adorable. And that is running, and it uses felted wool, or you could probably use real, just felt, the thicker, nicer quality felt if you don't like to use wool. Super cute pattern for scissor cases and needle cases. That one is going to a first purchaser, Lau, let's see, La LaGrue. I think that's how it was. La LaGrue. Congrats. La Lu. There we go. La Lu. That's coming to you. Thank you so much for your first purchase. Let's run another giveaway. Got a couple of new buyers. So get in this giveaway and you get to pick felted wool, batik, or cotton.
Thanks, Lulu.
So a little swatch of something. And this is a everybody can get in giveaway. So get in that. All right, here is another pattern. This one makes a see-through zipper project bag. And so it's just the pattern, and it says you need 3 or 4 fat quarters and a 6 by 13 piece of the vinyl and a 12-inch zipper. So cute little pattern to make that fun project pouch. Let's run that. All right, that one is running now. Someone would love that pattern. See-through zipper project bag pattern. Take a couple of fat quarters or some of your scraps and a little piece of vinyl. Cute project.
No.
Bat Mom is taking that. Thank you, Bat Mom. Everyone getting that giveaway that's running. All right, this is a very nice pattern. It's an out of print Crabapple Hill called Wild Rose Sewing Wallet. It's a Meg Hockey pattern, and it makes a 6 by 9 1/4 finished and closed sewing wallet. So it has your needle minder, little slots for pins, scrap fabric, scissors, all your little things.
You are welcome.
This.
Say hi to Robin.
So that is running. If someone wants this beautiful pattern. It has your supply list all there. Beautiful pattern. And that is going to Bat Mom. Thank you, Bat Mom. All right, this one is to make, let's see, a 6-inch diameter little, it's kind of like a little doily type display thing, and they're displaying it on a vintage watering can. So it makes this little design out of felted wool. So you need, it says on here 6x6 black wool, white wool, green wool, red wool. So you just need felted wool scraps to make that. Super cute. And let's run that one if someone wants that one. Little felted wool pattern. Yep, we've got lots of goodies here. So good stuff. And I was at one of my local quilt shops here the other day looking at stuff, and those kind of patterns are so wrong. All right, how about this is just a fun baggie. It'll be kind of a mystery. I'm not going to open it. It's stuffed completely full as found, and it is bias tape, rick rack, and then some of that like fusible binding tape, and it's just packed. So it's a little baggie of goodness that you can craft with bias tape, rick rack, fusible
A little
facing. It weighs 7.5 ounces. So 7.5 ounces of goodness here. Oh, someone put a preview on my medium size felted wool. So we'll run some of that here in just a second. I do see you. All right, let's start this for $3. Who wants this? All the little bias tape, rick rack. It's a fun little goodie mystery bag of that kind of stuff. Thank you for your bids. And that is going to first purchaser, Haley. Congrats. Thank you so much. All right. Here is another. This is an awesome goodie bag.
Oh, hey.
All right. Raise your hand if you love the 1930s retro prints. This is the cutest bag of, like, I think she was making binding for different things, and she just put them all the leftover pieces in a bag of all those cute little retros, and we're getting a winner. Who is it? The 17.99. Hey, how are you? Welcome in. So congrats. Would you like felted wool, batik, or the little Dr. Seuss fabric sample piece? So 1, 2, or 3. Which would you like? Your grandma in a bag. The batik, you got it. That's coming to you.
Rock and roll.
All right, so let's see how much this bag weighs. It is the cutest little scraps. You could make something so adorable with this bag. 6.4 ounces of 1930s repro. And here we go. I'm going to start this for $4. You get the whole bag of all these. And again, a lot of them are folded in half or pieced together. So just all kinds of good little pieces in there. Thank you for your bids. And that is going to Erin. Thank you. Oh, another first purchaser. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome in. All right. How about this one? All right. This one is all Woolies flannel, little pre-cut strips and rectangles and squares. So if you don't know what Woolies flannel is, let me just show you a little piece so you get the idea. So Woolies flannel is flannel, but it's high-end quilt shop flannel that feels kind of like wool, and that's why they call it Woolies. See how it's kind of thicker, and it just has a really nice feel. So these are all little pre-cuts of Woolies flannel. in a bag. And let's see, this bag weighs 5.2 ounces. And that is running. If someone wants this Woolies flannel, little pre-cuts, they're all like little houndstooth plaids checks of little Woolies flannels. Thank you for your bids. And that's going to MK. Thank you so much.
And
All right. How about this one is a pincushion kit, and it tells you on here where the pattern can be found in the Cottage Keepsakes, A Year of Pincushions. And it is the Liberty Pincushion Kit. And it has all the pre-cut fabric. It's got buttons and some trim. There's something else in here. Oh, thread. There's some thread in here. So let me take that out for a second so you can see how cute that is. It's a little pincushion kit. It's just the fabric. And I mean, if you don't want to try and find that and make the pincushion, you definitely have some nice little scraps there. So this doesn't weigh very much, probably about 2 or 3 ounces. And that is running if someone wants that pincushion kit. Pre-cut little pieces with the trim thread, and it tells you where to find the pattern. Thank you for your bid. And that is going to Jen. Thank you so much, Jen. All right. How about
Jenny, I got your number.
all right, this is
Make
perfect
you
heat
mine.
resistant template plastic.
Jenny, don't change.
And it
your
has the
number.
original receipt in here. She paid $9.75 for it. So it is heat resistant template plastic. That's what it looks like. It's kind of a matte finish plastic. Is it? I think it's something you trace with, right? Let me see how many sheets it says there are. 4 8.5 by 11 sheets. Oh, you can probably print on it. 8.5 by 11. All right, let me see if all 4 are still in here. Yes, there are 4 8.5 by 11 sheets in this package. So if someone would like to have that, that's running. And she paid $9.75 for this. Heat resistant plastic. And that is going to MK. Congrats, that's coming to you. And I think that just to be safe, let's see, what year was this purchased? Yeah, I'm just going to put
It was purchased in 1963 by one of the Beatles.
The little receipt in there, but make sure it doesn't have her name on it. Okay, so that's coming to you. All right, this is a pattern that is called Pincushion Lovers Collection by Simply Nantuckets. And it's embroidered felted wool pin cushions. So you've got 1,
Thanks,
2,
MK.
3, 4, 5 different projects. And it says small and large quilters, pin cushions, pillow, wrist, and finger pin cushions. And it's a cute pattern. So if someone would love this one.
The date on the receipt is 1925 or 2025.
2025. Oh, so
it could be 1925.
That's pretty recent. All right, so that one is running. So for this pin cushion pattern set, has all your instructions and things you need for it. And that is going to
I got
Jen.
your number.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jen.
All right, this one is, let me see if this one's a copied pattern. This one's more of a copied pattern, so I'll put it in the buyer giveaway as an option. It's a little pattern for zip pouches. So it's going to be in when we run buyer giveaways, that'll be one of the options.
The stars at night are big and bright.
Okay, this is really cool.
Texas. Welcome in, Steph.
And I listed this one because so that you would have a picture. So this is a whole kit that
I'll
has
ask Carolyn because I don't know. Carolyn has a question about the mystery kit.
Okay, let me read it. It's a mystery kit, a complete kit with all blocks. Let me remember which one that one is. Oh, it's this one. This one, right? The Quilters Friendship Mystery. Yes. So it has 8 packets. All 8 packets are there with the fabric in them. And the fabric is La Via en Rouge by French General Moda. So I'll show you the packets. So the packets have the pattern and then all your fabrics in there. And the fabric it gave an option for some other fabrics. These patterns are really nice because they have um, pictures. I was looking at them of all the fabrics. And so here's the collection of fabrics from French General that she's using. It had another option if you wanted to do it with Moda Minnick and Simpson Portsmouth, but she chose the French General. And so it's reds and tans, that collection is. And she has this one is the 70 by 98 size. So all 8 kits are there because it's an 8 kit pattern. So if someone would love to have this, I can run it. Let me chuck this in here. Yeah, it was in this bag. All the packets are ziplocked. It's like it was, she got it all and never got to it. So it's a nice kit. So let me pull that one up.
That's a nice kit there, laddie.
Yeah, it makes a 70 by 98. And that is running. French General, out of print,
Are all the pieces
are the
there
fabrics
in
in
your
the
kit?
kits. So that's a really nice kit. So that's running, and that one is going to Carolyn Stitches. Congrats, good get. And you get the nice little tote bag here that comes with it. Oh, that's cute. It's a Utah Shop Hop from 2019 tote bag. So that's coming to you.
Congrats. Congratulations.
Can you grab this?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
It's kind of heavy.
It's
All right.
heavy.
So let me pull up this other one
So on we
that I was
go.
talking about. Okay, so this is a Primitive Gatherings garden basket kits. It includes the fabric packs and a little note. And let me see your phone for a second, your iPhone.
See it?
So I can show them. All right, so this is I looked this up. And the pattern for this is available. I found it on 2 different other platforms, sadly, which I'm not going to name because we aren't supposed to do that. Um, I couldn't find the pattern in her collection. All right, so here's the listing that I'm going to run, and here's what's in there. And then this is the pattern that it was made for. And she has all of these pre-cut. So you've got a piece of cotton square, and then all the little wool, felted wool, all pre-cut for the, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 blocks. Yeah, and they're numbered. She has them numbered and everything, and there's all 12 of them. So it goes from 1 to 12. So she's got those all pre-cut and numbered. And then also in here are the little strips. Look at this gorgeous fabric for the little patchwork that goes around the border. And then the only thing you'll need to get is some kind of dark fabric that you put around the edge. So everything's here for that. And then you can just grab that pattern somewhere. Super fun little kit by Primitive Gatherings. and all of this pre-cut, ready to make. That's a lot of work to do all that. All right, so let me get this running and take a picture of that second. Here, I'll hold it up in case, if you're interested in bidding, take a quick picture of that. And I do have the note that says what it is, so you'll be able to find it. All right, so here we go. That's running. If someone wants that little kit to make that fun little garden basket, primitive gatherings. And it makes, does it have the size on here? Let me look on the picture. Yeah, 23 by 28. Thank you. That's coming to you. All right, that's
We're at McDonald's
yours.
yesterday. We had the new McN.
Yeah, and message me if for some reason you didn't get a picture of that, and I'll send you the picture because I took a picture in my camera and I can message it to you.
Delicious.
All right, this is just a scrap bag and it's miscellaneous. I'll show it to you. It's in one of these really nice project mesh project couches and for quilting. And this is 1 pound and 7.6 ounces of just all kinds of scraps. I would say it leans like there's some woven flannels, there's some solids. So it leans more that direction, not very many prints. So solids, wovens. Oh, and there's a big stack of these pre-done triangles. Half square triangle pieces that are already put together. Big old stack of that in there. All right, so if someone likes this 1 pound scrap bag, let me get that one going. We're gonna do a $5 start, and you get the nice little mesh pouch, and then all the scraps that are in there. And there's good sized pieces in there. Lots of woven solids and those triangles. And that's going to Melissa.
Takes that. Mel.
Good
Isa.
it. That's coming your way.
What kind of last name is Isa? Thanks, Melissa.
All right, let's run a buyer giveaway. So this is for everyone that's bought so far. We've had some nice new buyers. So everyone get in buyer giveaway. And you're going to get to pick something out of my goodie tray over here. I've got a fat quarter. I've got this pattern for a zip pouch. I've got, this is a big chunk, like a fat quarter size piece of fusible cotton. You could get that. This is fusible interface, big chunk. And then this is a little primitive gatherings geranium basket felted wool applique little table runner pattern. So we'll do those choices. So everyone get in and you're going to pick one of those items. All right. Do I have any Civil War fabric lovers in the house? Civil War fabrics. I have a big stack of Civil War fabrics. And let me also get, while I'm thinking about it, mystery fat quarters. It could be anything. Those are running on flash sale in the buy it now for $1.50. So it could be batik, it could be quilting cotton, it could be a woven. So it could be anything. So if you don't like anything or surprises, don't buy them. But it's a way to add some nice fat quarters to your order for a really good price. All right, these are 2 pieces of this gorgeous knotted style, like Lancaster style lace. And this is a kind of an off-white cream color piece that is 14 by 15. And then this piece is a little bit lighter color and it is bigger, 17 by 16. These are absolutely stunning. They were just in one of the bins. Someone needs these. It's gorgeous. Okay, so we're going to run these 2 pieces of lace. And it feels like it's made out of like it feels like it's made out of cotton actually, but it's starched. So it's kind of stiff. All right. And here we go. These 2 gorgeous pieces of lace running. So see, one's a little bit darker than the other. Similar style. They do have kind of the knots in them. Oh, this is so pretty. I don't know if it's vintage, but it's gorgeous. That mom is taking that. 2 pretty pieces of lace coming to you.
Fat Mom.
All right, and everyone getting that buyer giveaway that made a purchase. If you just bought for the first time, make sure you get in. All right, here's one of Cindy's handmade items. This is felted wool, and she did the little stitching and the button. It's a little needle case, and it does have some little pockets, and then it closes like this, and then she did a string that winds around the little button and then dangles. How cute is this? And I am leaving the needles in there, so be careful if you win this. So little needle case, felted wool. It's just it's a small little thing. It's so cute. You can put it with a project you're working on. It measures 3 by about 2 3/4. Felted wool needle case. It's adorable. And that's going to Lolly. Congrats.
There one.
Coming your way. That is so cute.
Thanks, Lolly.
All right, here is another one of her little projects. This is a cute little, this one's made out of quilting cotton and it's all quilted. And it's just a little basket that you can, store clips in or something. You can maybe mimic the pattern and it's got cute buttons on it. And it was, gently loved. So when I turned it upside down, a little thread fell out. All right, so if someone would love to have this one, it's about, let's see, 4.5-inch diameter. And you'll want to, it was stored flat, so you'll want to, stuff it with something and let it sit for a while and maybe steam it, and then it'll kind of sit, more open. So this one, little handmade basket, quilted, super cute. The buttons on it. We're getting a winner. And Melissa gets to pick. Anyone want this cute little basket? Going, gone. Okay. Melissa gets to pick. All right. So this is the fusible interface piece. It's bigger than a fat quarter in length, but narrower. Fusible interface. It kind of has that felted feeling on it. Fat quarter. I've got the fusible cotton, the primitive gatherings little pattern for that table centerpiece, or this pattern that's a printed one for zip pouches. Which would you like? Lots of choices, huh? So just tell me in chat which one you're thinking. Fat quarter, fusible interface, fusible fabric interface, felted wool pattern, or zip pattern. And congrats, Melissa. The fat quarter, you got it. Coming to you. And thank you for all your purchases. Okay, here is just some cute little embroidery hoops. This one's oval. These are made out of that nice sturdy plastic, and then they have the little screw tighteners that are metal. And the oval one is, the opening is about 3 inches and then it's about 6 wide. The circle one is 5-inch diameter. So they're cute little embroidery hoops. If someone would love these. That's running pink and blue. Little embroidery hoops. If you do little embroidery projects, these are awfully handy. Anyone need those? Nope, no one needs it. All right. Next up. All right, let's do some fabric. Did anyone say anything when I talked about Civil War?
I don't know.
Do you guys want Civil War fabrics? Yes. Okay. Let's run this piece. This one is Prairie Home Front by Julie Larson for Paintbrush Studio. And so it's more of the prairie end of the Civil War stuff. Paintbrush Studio. And this one is a full jenner, is actually more than a yard. It's about 1.1 yards. Okay, about 1.1 yards of fabric. All right, well, let's run that piece. That's running. Someone wants that one. Prairie Homefront Paintbrush Studio. Kind of a nice light beige. Let me know if you need me to color correct. Here we go. That's running. Full 1.1 yards. And Lalu is taking that. Thank you.
Thanks, Lalu.
All right. This one is, it looks like a pre-cut half. Yeah, it's an 18.5-inch Nancy Gear Wyndham. It's a little shirting, some kind of little shirting pattern. Those look like little push pins or mushroom caps. I'm not sure. Cream with black, 1/2 yard. Civil War, Nancy Gear. That's running. Kind of a shirting pattern. Cream and black, 1/2 yard. Thank you, Sheila. That is coming to you.
Sheila, first purchase.
Thank you for your first purchase.
Good on you, Sheila.
Coming to you. All right, this is a nice dark brown.
Sheila.
And it is, this one is Wyndham presents Fredericksburg circa 1895 Nancy Gear. So dark brown Nancy Gear, and this one is a full yard. Helene, you got your fabric. Oh, yay! Good to hear. Good to hear. Thank you so much for sharing that. We just got a raid. Thrifty Michelle is here with the raid. Thank you so much for the raid. Let me pull up your profile and share with the chat. And Stephanie Bro is taking this nice Nancy Gear yard. Coming to you.
Stephanie Bro.
All right, let me, Thrifty Michelle, thank you so much. I'll pull up your profile here and share. So this is Michelle. And her next show is on the 24th, $3 start. Vintage cottagecore, primitive vintage decor. Can everyone give her a bookmark, please? Thank you so much for the raid. And then she's got vintage Pyrex barn clear out on the 26th. Oh, those kind of shows are so dangerous. Look at all the Pyrex. Who loves Pyrex? I do. I have some of my mom's and some I bought at an estate a while back, and I love them. All right. How about this gorgeous piece? Oh, and let's run another giveaway for that raid. All right, giveaway running. Cotton, batik, or felted wool when you win. All right, this is a full 1.28 yards. So 1.75 yards. This one is K. England. Gothic Grace by K. England for Ben Artex. And it's a beautiful caramel color, kind of vine print. This is beautiful. So 1.75 yards. Nice piece. And that is running. I love Pyrex too. Yeah, that's true. If you put it in the dishwasher, those soaps in the hot water do kind of fade them. So hand wash your special Pyrex. So that is running. Lolly's taking that.
Oh,
Lolly.
it's City One. Thanks, Lolly.
All right, this is like a primitive kind of look ticking stripe piece. This one is an Andover International Quilt Study Center and Museum at the University of Nebraska, Kathy Hull, Joe Morton. That's a mouthful. And it is from 2013. It's a really nice kind of wallpaper ticking in pretty colors. And this one is a full yard. So Joe Morton, Kathy Hall, full yard, Civil War museum piece. Thank you for your bids. That is really nice colors. It's got the yellows and the blacks in there and cream. And that one is going to
Lalu.
Lalu. Thank you. Nice piece. Yeah, you do have to be careful how you stack that stuff too, so you don't get cracks and chips. All right, next up, this is Wyndham Shelburne Museum. We've got another museum piece here. Presents the brick house pattern.
Ow, she's a brick.
This is a neat pattern. Look at that neat design. And it's kind of like a light tan and brown combo. And this one is a yard and a yard and a quarter. So yard and a quarter of that one. So that's running. Wyndham Brick House pattern, another museum piece.
You like that song? Yeah.
That is a cool design.
It was a big hit in the 70s.
And Stephanie is going to take that, it looks like. Congrats.
Stephanie Cha-Cha. Thanks, Steph.
Thank you. All right, this is a pretty one. This is a coral color. It's also Wyndham, and it is
I keep the
Wyndham
cool.
presents
Colonies. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Let's see. Colonies, salmon and chocolate, circa 1870. So that's, let me get white so you can see that color better. So pretty salmon and dark, dark, dark brown. Wyndham. This piece is a full. So just little sprigs. And that's going to Lulu. Thank you. Will you text Andrew and tell him to call Tammy? Her name and number should be on some of the emails. That's coming to you.
I need my phone. You've stolen my phone.
I've stolen your phone. All right, this piece is 3 1/3 yards. If no one wants the full 3 1/3 yards, I will cut it. This one is Maywood Studio, and it's called, hang on, I'm gonna find where it's the title. 1860 Gloria by Bonnie Sullivan for Maywood Studio. And it's kind of a medium blue that runs a little bit on the teal side. Kristen is our winner. Congrats, Kristen. Do you want batik, the little swatch of Dr. Seuss, or felted wool? And the batik piece I have is this one. So batik, felted wool, or cotton. The cotton, that's coming to you, little Dr. Seuss piece. So cute. Congrats.
Congratulations.
All right. Yeah, the reproductions are so beautiful. Look at this gorgeous pattern. And this is 3 1/3 yards. I'm going to run the whole piece. So here we go. And then again, if no one takes it at this price, I'm doing it at 6 a yard starting price. If no one takes it, we will do it by the yard. This is a gorgeous piece. Beautiful leans teal blue. Maywood Studio going to Bat
Mom.
Congrats. We just got a raid.
We
Who
did.
just rated us? Sparkle and Sketch. Sparkle and Sketch. Thank you so much for the raid. Let me get a giveaway started. And I guess I need your phone back. Giveaway is starting. This is for everyone to get in.
Mom.
And let's pull up. Let's see. Let's pull up Sparkle's profile here. Sparkle and Sketch. Let me get you followed. Thank you so much for that raid. Sparkle and Sketch does arts and prints, and she is Pixel Art Studio. And her show is tomorrow, next show tomorrow at noon my time. And look at these beautiful thumbnails. Please give them a follow and bookmark those upcoming shows. Thank you so much, Sparkle and Sketch, and everyone getting that giveaway. And I've got batik swatches you can pick from, little felted wool packet, and I might be able to manage a cotton too. Oh, I've got this cute reindeer borders piece. Okay, so we're gonna get in the giveaway.
Doesn't that sound like a Barbie doll? Hi, I'm Sparkle and Sketch Barbie.
That's funny.
We're gonna have so much fun. Tell your mommy to buy me at Christmas time.
All right, here's some. Okay, I hope Sparkle and Sketch is not offended by that.
Oh, she's fine.
All right, this is Andover, and this is probably a Joe Morton. And this one is a 12-inch, so 3rd yard piece of that pattern. And then this one is a fat 1/8. And this one is a fat 1/4 missing a little chunk right there. And these are Joe Morton's, it says on this one. So Joe Morton, pretty sure this is also Joe Morton. You're getting all of them. Okay, so a 3rd yard of fat 1/4 missing a chunk and a little fat 1/8. Who wants this little lot of pieces of Civil War Joe Morton's? Here we go. That's running. 3rd yard, fat 1/4, and fat 1/8. And she needed that little corner for something. So that's running. These are really pretty.
The night they drove old
And those are going to So What Jen. Thank you so
Thank
much,
Jen.
Jen. Some nice
And all
Joe
bells were
Mortons.
ringing.
Beautiful Andover cotton. In all my sewing time, Andover cottons are one of my very favorites. I love the feel of Andover cotton. All right. Here's another huge chunk. This is a 3 yard cut of Wyndham Presents Gathered Over Time by Julie Hendrickson, circa 1890, 1900. So 3 yards, and it's a cream and black pattern, kind of a shirting look. This is a nice piece. 3 yards. And we're going to do $18 start. And that is running. If someone wants that 3 yards of Wyndham, and again, if there's no takers, we'll sell it by the yard, but that is already off
That's already
the
a
table.
foregone conclusion.
Off the table. Thank you for your bid. That's going to Sheila.
Oh, Sheila.
Thank you, Sheila.
All
All
right.
right.
Sheila.
Let me see. Tell him that her numbers should be in the email. All right. This is Historical Memories from 2002 for Red Rooster. And it is a neat blue tan plaid check. And Red Rooster cottons are super nice if you've never used them. And this is 3 yards as well. So 3 yards of this one. And that is running, if someone wants that beautiful plaid check blue tan. It is a screen print. Thank you for your bids. 3 yards of beautiful Red Rooster historical memories going to Lalu.
And the giveaway winner is
giveaway winner is Mimi's house.
Our house.
All right, Mimi,
in the middle of our street. Our house.
Or little felted wool pieces that you can craft with. Which would you like? Oh, or I did have that Christmas cotton that has little reindeer on it too.
The
Forgot
batik.
about that. The batik. That's coming to you. Congrats.
You got it, baby.
All right, this is a pretty piece. This one is marked Hot for Chocolate too by Betsy Chuchian circa 1850. Blue Hill. I don't know.
Hot for Chocolate too. That sounds like
It's like a
sounds like
background
a
on this
from the
is
70s, doesn't it?
black.
Earth, Wind, and Fire with their new hit Hot for Chocolate.
But it's not like a deep jet black. And then you've got these tan and red leaf designs on there.
I'm hot for chocolate.
And this piece is 1.5 yards. So 1.5 yards. And that is running right now. Let me get that started. Okay, here we go. 1.5 yards.
That totally could have been a disco hit from the
Blue
70s.
Hill.
Blue Hill with their big record, Hot for Chocolate.
That's what it says. I'm just reading the selvage. I didn't name it.
And there's a bunch of guys in angel flight
Hot
pants.
for Chocolate by Betsy Chuchian, circa 1850. That is going to Sheila.
Good on you, Sheila.
Coming to you. Oh, this is that same pattern that we had the gorgeous blue in, only this is the mustard version. And it's that 1860 Gloria by Bonnie Sullivan and Maywood Studio. And this piece is, let's see. You've got it's a generous 2 yards. There's probably 2 1/8 on here. So 2 1/8 of that same beautiful one in the mustard color.
That delicious mustard color.
Somehow I
French's mustard color.
my
Flotchman's mustard color.
all right, that's running 2 1/8 yards of that beautiful kind of woven design in the mustard versus the other one we had that was in the blue. Maywood Studio. 2 yards. Nobody likes it in the mustard? Oh, this is so pretty. Look at that. Tell me if you need me to rerun it.
He can't find it,
All right. So,
excuse us for
one
technical
second.
difficulties.
1 second. Hold the phone, everybody. Let me figure out how to share contacts.
Our son is trying to call a contact that's on Dana's phone, and that's what she's using for the show. So we're sorry about the interruption.
Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Okay, sometimes life gets in the way. All right, this one is Joe Martin Andover, and it's this beautiful design on a blue. It's a larger scale. I have 4 yards of this. 4 yards. It's huge. If someone wants the full 4 yards of this, it is running $6 a yard. Otherwise, I will do it by the yard. So Joe Martin Andover blue with that kind of fan Jacobian style. No takers. All right. Does anyone want this by the yard? So we'll do a single yard if someone wants that. Joe Martin Andover. It's kind of a medium blue, and then it has that neat design on it. Stephanie's going to take a yard. Thank you.
Bro.
Anyone else want a yard of that running again? Joe Morton Andover. This one is just a nice print. Steph's going to take 2 yards. Thank you, Steph.
Stephanie Brochacha.
Here's the 3rd yard of that running if anyone else wants it. Kind of has like a look that you would see in like the fancy houses of that era, I think.
That's all sure.
All right, that one's coming to you. All right, this is a really cool check. It's Civil War home front. It's a Barbara Brackman for Moda. And it's a blue and kind of caramel colored check pattern. And this piece is 2 yards. So Civil War home front, 2 yards, $6 a yard. That's running. Civil War home front. And I have this in the red colorway too. Well, it's not red, but I'll show you. And Lalou is in on that.
Lalou Guru.
Thank you. That's coming to you. How many people here in chat want felted wool today? Who came for felted wool? I've got 1 yes. Oh yeah, from Lolly. Yep. Okay, so we'll do that next. This is that same print in it's kind of red and caramel. It's kind of a brick red. And this one is also 2 yards. So if someone wants this 2 yards, and then we'll do some felted wool. 2 yards, Barbara Brackman Moda. Home front, Civil War home front. In the red. Thank you for your bids. And that one's going to Stephanie. Thank you. That's coming to you.
Thanks, Steph.
All right. These are medium size, right? These 3.
Any cotton canvas?
Do I have canvasy pieces today? I've got a few.
Oh, yeah, rerun the mustard one, they said during
That
solo.
mustard that was a how much was this one? I think it was 2 yards. Yeah, this was 2 yards, and it's Gloria 1860 by Bonnie Sullivan for Maywood Studio. So that beautiful pattern, 2 yards. Here we go. That runneth. That's your color right there. So that's running. Is this not the right mustard? Oh, there we go. Crafty Redhead is in. Thank you. That's coming to you.
Redhead. Thanks,
Like,
Crafty
I don't
Redhead.
remember another mustard. Beautiful fabric coming your way.
Thank you.
All right, these are medium felted wool scrap bags. These, I'm going to say these lean upcycled wool. So what do I mean by that? She would go and just source all kinds of wool and felt it, treat it. And so you're just getting a variety of colors, medium sized pieces. The medium bags weigh 4 to 5 ounces. All right, and here's this one running. So you just get a bunch of felted wool in a scrap bag. Thank you for your bids. That's a pretty blue.
M
Takes that one. Okay, here's another one. Got some pretty colors in there, some greens, some plaids. Lots of plaids in this one. And some houndstooth. Check. All right, another medium wool scrap bag, felted wool. The amount of wool she had is mind blowing. We've sold a ton of it, and there's still a ton left. So, um, you know, we'll have more. And Lovely is getting that. She actually introduced felted wool to her quilt shop, and they now sell it. So she loved it. They didn't have it. She was like, "We need it." She started making it. All right. This is a large bag. So the pieces are larger and it weighs 8 to 11 ounces. Okay, so 8 to 11 ounces, larger pieces of wool. Okay, let me get that one running. Where's my large? Here we go.
Any yards of wool? We've
Um,
got some.
I have some big pieces. Some of it's not felted and some of it is. Do you want felted or unfelted? And that's going to
Rainy D.
I don't know that I have huge amounts of yardage in felted because that typically was
Non-felted.
so non-felted. I do have one bin that has some non-felted wool. That's in the basement though. So anyone else wants some of that, we can go get that bin. And bigger pieces of felted. Okay, yeah, that definitely I can fulfill. All right, here's another large bag. Felted wool. This one's cool.
Let me go.
All right, so all of that large bag. Here we go. 8 to 11 ounces felted wool pieces. Thank you for your bids. And that bundle is going to M. Ken. Thank you. Find your bin because Bert went to get wool. All right, here is another large bag. Bert just brought in some large pieces that we can look at, and I can just run them by weight. So this is a large bag. Here we go. That is running. So you make beautiful wool applique out of this. I can show you an example. And that is going to sew what
So
Jen.
what,
Thank
Jen?
you. Find where I put.
Who did that go to?
So what, Jen?
So what?
Oh, that bag's not closing. You'll have to fix it.
Thank you, Dan.
All right, let me find my example if you guys want to see. Find it here.
Do you have non-upcycled wool pieces?
Yeah.
Okay. That's cute.
All right, so here is one of her projects that she did. This is not for sale, loaned by the family to show. So this is all felted wool applique, and then you've got cottons quilted also, but the center, yeah, isn't this gorgeous? I think this is actually that project I sold the kit for, the primitive gatherings flower basket. Someone bought the kit. So somewhere she had that pattern, but I didn't find it. So this is gorgeous. Yeah, I think so. I think that's it because I was looking at that to find it, and that I think is that pattern. All right. While I'm thinking about it, I've got um, some other fabrics that I'm going to start on flash sale. So on your screen, oh, did that one's running for an hour. That one's running for 30 seconds. Whoops. Hang on. So just peek at those. Make sure you're bidding on make sure you read what it is. If you buy any of these, they're running in the background for 2 hours, except that one that was only running 30 seconds. And if you want to see any of them, just let me know which one and I'll show it to you. But I'm just putting them on flash sale while I'm thinking about it so that they're running in the background, and you can go in the buy it now and snag any of those to add to your order. There's some Civil War ones in there. There's some larger scale florals in there. There's a couple of Christmas things in there. And I'm just getting those all started. All right, so those are all running in there. Let me fix that ticking one so it's got the right time on it. All right, and that one I can do.
I don't know if we had any children's book panels.
Yeah, I don't know of any more. We sold some a long time ago, but I don't think there's any left. Okay, that's the one that's on your screen right now. If someone wants some of that woven ticking, it's like a black brown combo woven.
Stephanie Bro.
So that one's running. And then all those others are in there running in the buy it now. So just let me know if you want to see any of them. Okay. Do I have any non-upcycled wool? Let me look.
Maybe in this bin here.
You know, there's no way for me to know for sure, but like these pieces are just nice, you know, bigger pieces that don't look, you know, it looks like she got it off of regular wool, not didn't come up get cut off of a jacket or something. So like this piece is kind of a marbled dark brown maroon kind of. Let me weigh it. It has been felted. It weighs 3 ounces.
Felted, yes.
And this is a felted
It may have
piece.
been gelted too, but that I'll leave that up to the farmer.
So I'm going to put it under the small because it weighs the
Crazy.
weight of the small, only this is one big piece. Oh, let me measure it for you. Okay, so this is one big piece of felted wool in a maroonish brownish color, 13 and a half by 24. 13 and a half by 24 is what it measures. All right, that's running if someone wants that big piece. And she did a lot of dyeing too. You know, dyeing the wool in different colors. She did some marbly things on them. So that one kind of looks like maybe she did that. As you can see the variations in there. And Lou is taking that. All right, here's another piece that's similar to that. It's pretty big. It's actually with the fabric. So kind of similar to that. Very rich marbling. And this one is 12 and a half with the fabric. So it's like a third yard. And you can tell it's been felted because wool is usually 60 and this one's coming in at 54 wide. So nice third yard felted.
Yeah,
That piece weighs 6.8 ounces. So I'm going to run it at under the large. I'll start it at 5. So that's running that big piece. And you've got your selvage on there, so it's not like upcycled off a coat or something. Thank you for your bids. And
Rainy grabs
take that. All right, this one is kind of a medium green. It does have selvage on both edges. And it is 29-inch with the fabric, and this one is 42 wide, felted. Okay. Let me just weigh that one. That one weighs 7.8, so we can still do it in the large. That's running. So one big large piece of that in a medium green. 3/4 of a yard felted wool. Thank you for your bids. That piece is going to Vic May. Thank you for your first purchase. Congrats.
Thanks, Vic Me.
Let's run another buyer giveaway. So everyone that has made a purchase, get in and we'll pick something out of the goodie bin.
That's a good idea. So what, Jen?
All right, here's another piece. It's kind of that rich maroon brown, 13 and a half inches by 27. So 13 and a half by 27, felted. And we'll run it under the medium wool. Here we go. That's running. It's a nice piece. And that piece is going to Lalu is making that pretty piece. This one looks like I mean, I don't have selvage on it, but it's, nice uniform. There is a cutout right there on it, and it has been like marbled. There's a little bit of color variation in there. It's kind of an orangey red color. And the piece measures 17 wide. And then up to the part that's cut, it's about 22. And then you've got an extra little chunk there. That's running if someone wants that one. Has some marbling in it. That's your color, kind of a salmon red with some marbling in it. Thank you for your bids. That one is going to be blue. Congrats. Everyone getting that giveaway. This one's just a little chunk of kind of a clay terracotta-ish color, and there's a little chunk missing there. This one is 12 by about 13 before the cutout. So we'll run it as a small piece. That's right. That's your color. Thank you for your bids. And that one is going to congrats.
Thank you.
This one feels and looks like it's an upcycled piece. I'll show you if you guys want it. Let me know. Let me get some fuzz balls off of it. So it's a pretty cool piece. You can see it's got fringe on there. And then there's the way it was woven, there's like a ridged texture in the striping. Do you guys want that piece? It
Yes.
is 16 and a half wide by 40 long. So 16 and a half by 40. Oh, it definitely is upcycled. Look at probably came off a blanket or something. See that little tag on it? Okay. So upcycled.
No extra charge for the vintage
Felted.
tag.
And we're gonna run that one. That's really pretty. Look at the colors in that. So probably off of a vintage wool blanket piece. That's going to
Take
Vic.
that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vic.
This one I'm guessing came off of a blanket as well. That's what it looks like to me. It does have like a selvage or finished edge on that edge. And it measures 23 by 23 and a half.
I believe that came off of a saddle blanket that John Wayne used.
We're getting a winner. So wet, Jen. Let her pick something before we.
And I
run
know
that
that's
piece.
true because it's a rumor I just started.
All right. I have, let's see, I think this is a fat quarter. Let me just double check. Yeah, that's a fat quarter. So that's fabric option. This one is fusible interface, big strip. And then this is that little primitive gatherings pattern to make this little felted wool table centerpiece. Or I have the zip bag pattern. Which would you like? Pattern, fat quarter, or fusible interface? The pattern, you got it. Coming to you.
Congrats.
Congrats. All right, so let's run this piece. let's see, 23 by 23 and a half. That's running. Looks like it came off of a blanket to me. It's got nice kind of cream, heathered look, and then you got those pretty stripes in it. Felted. That's going to
Lolly, City One. Thanks, Lolly.
All right, I don't know if we want to do this one. This is huge. Yes.
That's too big.
All right, that one's too big. All right, let's do this bag. This one's going to be mostly upcycled pieces. This is a large bag full of felted wool scraps. So all of that. So 8 to 11 ounces, large scrap bag felted wool. You just got all kinds of pieces in there of wool.
Oh, Pendleton sells large pieces. Oh, that's interesting.
Ooh, those would be nice. I bet they're pricey though.
Stephanie
Pendleton wool
takes
is so pretty. So that's where you go find yourself some Pendleton wool sweaters and stuff at the thrift and cut your own and felt it, right?
I was so disappointed the first time I went to Pendleton, Oregon, because I thought it would be
That's coming to you.
in the mountains and
What's this bin,
it's close to the mountains.
sir?
That's the wool.
But
The
is
regular.
it felted or
I
unfelted?
think it's the
Felted.
that's the downstairs. Oh,
No, there's a bin down there that's not felted wool. It's one of those that lifts, the lid lifts like that.
Oh, okay.
All right, this is a felted piece, dark green. Um, I don't know if it was upcycled or not. It has kind of fringe edge, cut edge. It's a big long strip that there's some pieces cut out of that one edge. And it measures, it's about 48 inches long before this cutout by 15 wide. So 15 by 48. That's running. That's a gorgeous green. That deep hunter green. There's your color. This is a nice wool. It's got a nice texture. Rainy is taking that. Does have a little bit of a pattern in it. Super pretty. Thank you, Rainy. Bart's gonna go get that one, the bin that has some wool in it that's not felted. And we'll look and see what's in there. Great. All right, here's a cute black and cream check piece. Felted. And it's about 12 wide by 56 wide. And it does have the selvage edge on both ends there, so it's with the fabric. That one's running. Black and cream check felted wool. Thank you for your bids. And Ruthie is taking that. Thank you, Ruthie. Yeah, I've definitely got some lighter colors. So that was that. Let's see. Ruthie, was that your first purchase today? 'Cause I need to make you a tag. If so. Because Bert's down finding wool. If we already have a bin, tell me. I can't remember. He keeps track of that. All right, the piece on your chair
Yeah.
goes to Rainy.
Okay. Rainy day.
Rainy Day. And then this is Ruthie Ding 3.
Ruth Ding the third.
All right.
Thank you, Ruthie.
Someone wants a smaller piece of a light color. Can I fill that order? Let me look. Oh, yeah. This isn't like super small, but it's not massive. Does that work? This cream, it's kind of a heathered look cream color. Okay, so let's see what that one measures. 16 wide by 40 long. And it does have selvage on both edges there. So it's with the fabric. And let's run that one. Kind of a heathered look cream color. You can see there's a little bit of heathering in there. Thank you for your bids. And
Rainy, take
taking
that.
I do have
Thank you,
a
Rainy.
light colored piece. Let me see what it looks like. This one's got looks like she did some marbling on it. It's also with the fabric.
Ooh, it comes with bonus string.
Felted. Yeah, bonus string. Everything clings to the wool, so that they always have fuzz balls. All right, and this piece is 18 wide, so it's a half yard by 56 felted. Just a nice cream color. And that is running. Someone wants that one. Thank you for your bids. And Laloo is grabbing that.
Guru.
Make sure you check your coupons in the little crown that's up right there. Click that, and if you have any coupons, you can use them towards your next purchase. All right, and where did you put that new bin?
I put it up there because I couldn't.
Okay, so let me see what's in this bin that has some wool that's not felted and see if anyone's interested. That one's felted. Let's see. That one's felted. I know there's some pieces in here that aren't. This is too big. I can't sell that. This one's sorry, not felted, but it's just a lightweight, like a a lighter weight pant wool in a big like 3rd yard strip. Does anyone want that one unfelted?
Yeah, very thin wool.
Sorry, got a felted wool or something fuzzball in my throat.
Ruthie Ding says she's interested.
Okay, let me run that piece. Let me just measure. So it's with the fabric 68, and it's about 14-inch wide, and it narrows a little bit down to probably 13. Kind of a mauve color.
It's marvelous.
It's marvelous.
No, this one is not.
This one is not felted.
This is slender like me.
So unfelted wool, you can tell by the width of fabric and the feel of it that it's not felted. And it's a lighter weight um, wool. But definitely a good candidate for felting if you want to try felting it yourself.
Probably wouldn't make very good underwear though.
No, that would be very itchy.
Lulu takes
Taking
that.
that piece.
Hi dear, I made you this wool underwear for Christmas.
Okay. That feels felted.
Why, thank you.
So I don't think there's much in here. I thought we had more, but here's just some little pieces. Does anyone want? Like this is just a nice piece of wool that's not been felted. You can tell this one has gold, so it's probably a blend. This one hasn't been felted. These are just little scrap pieces of wool that have not been felted. Does anyone want these for cheap? All right, so I'll just run those under medium. So 4 to 5 ounces, $2 start, unfelted scraps. I mean, they're decent size, and this one's going to be a blend because it has that metallic thread in it. So it's not going to be 100% wool. This one's definitely 100%. This one probably is. So little pieces of unfelted
Vic takes that.
wool.
Thanks, Vic.
All right. And
Welcome in,
that's
everybody.
pretty much what's in that bin. Let me look at this other one because there's a huge piece in here that was like a whole blanket, and I'm not willing to sell that because it would take up a whole box by itself. All right, let's see. How about this pretty piece? I like this color. It's like a camel color. And this one is felted. And it's a nice wool, and it's about 19
Oh,
by
the scrappies that are felted.
19 by 30. Bert didn't get any of the little scrappy ones made, but we can grab some.
I'll make you a couple. How's that? I'll make a few for
30
people.
by 19.
We really. Oh, I just kick the camera. Sorry.
Camel color felted. That's a nice color. Thank you for your bids. That one is going to Rainy. Congrats. Where's Rainy's bin? Oh, there we go. I couldn't find it earlier. I found it. I found it. Oh, this is kind of a cool piece. This one has selvage on one end, and then the other side's been cut. It is kind of a blue, and then it has little other colors woven in these little knotty, slubby bumps, stripes. And this piece measures 17 wide by 50 long. So 17 by 50. This color is giving me problems. All right. And this one's a little bit lighter weight, thickness wise. Some of the others have been thicker. This one's a little bit thinner, but it has been felted. So see the weight of that one. So if you like the chunkier ones, but this one would be good for applique because it's, it'd be easy to work with. Ruthie's taking that.
Ruth Dee.
All right, Bert's gonna make a couple of small bags that have this.
You'll have to weigh it for me. 3 ounces.
All right, let's see if we've got 3 ounces in there.
It's probably more like 5 or 6.
This one weighs 3.4.
Oh, am I good?
All right, 3.4 ounces, and these are all, they're just gonna be, scrappy little pieces.
There might be a small piece in
And
there too,
there's,
but
he's colorblind, so he'll try to get some color variation in there. Here we go.
I'm
This is
slightly
the small bag of
colorblind. Slightly.
slightly colorblind.
Yes.
So like the little pieces. Here we go. 3.4 ounces in this bag. Scraps, felted wool scraps. And MK is going to snag that one. Congrats. Thank you. All right, here's another one. It's got lots of caramel yellow and some black and some gray. All right. Small bag. That one is going to our friend Vic May. Congrats.
Vic May. Give me a second and I'll have another one
Oh, we
ready.
have some greens.
Hey, I'm grabbing what I can find here. Hang on. Let's see what's towards
A lot of those are the same color. Well, here, take this one for Vic.
All right.
Don't you have another bag that has
Yeah.
pieces?
Yeah.
Do you guys like that color variation? Because here's another one, but then I'll see if we can get something else too.
There.
Let me weigh this one. That one looks over full. All right, so this one is right at 3 ounces. So a lot of those same colors, yellows, caramels, rusts, that kind of colors. Felted wool scraps. She had a lot of her stuff sorted by color, so she could just easily grab colors. All right, Lulu is taking that one. All right, Bert's got a little bit more variety, I think. We'll make one more of those. All right, that's coming to Lulu.
And here.
He's going to make one more. And while he's doing that, I'm going to run this piece of, see, it's like a herringbone heathered. And it's with the fabric. Let's fold it in half there. All right, with the fabric by about 16 and a half inches, and width of fabric is 54. That's pretty. And this is a pretty thick, heavy piece. Yeah, this would dye beautifully. Yep, because you've got that neat pattern in there. And it's kind of a heather taupey gray. Thank you for your bids. And Rainy is taking that awesome piece.
Thank you, Rainy.
Here's a small scrap bag with a little more variety. There's some red, some black, A little bit of green in there, some orange. Little pieces. Here
We
go.
apologize. We were just really pressed for time today.
Yeah. So that's running. Small scrap bag, felted wool. And that one is going to MK. Congrats.
Ken.
All right. And then here's another one. Oh, this one's got quite a bit of variety. Greens, some reds, some corals. All right. Small scrap bag. Here we go. Felted wool scraps. Thank you for your bid.
Rainy, take that.
one. All right, here is oops, I can't get that one shut. You shut it. He's
Thank you,
cramming
lady.
these full, guys. They're probably way more than 3 ounces. Okay, here we go. Here's one more. Small scraps. Small felted wool. And Bet Mom is taking that
That
one.
bomb.
Okay. All right, let's run. I don't know if this is the exact same one that we ran a minute ago, but it's very similar if it's not the same. And it's that heathered kind of herringbone. There's selvage on this end, cut on this end. It's a little bit smaller piece. This one is 17 by 28 piece. $17 by $28. That's running. That pretty taupey heathered herringbone wool. That's going to Rainy. Thank you.
Rainy takes that.
All right. Should we move on from wool for a minute?
Yeah, maybe for a minute. Yeah.
Okay. Let's do something else for a minute. And let's go back to this Civil War pile. This one is 2 yards, 8 inches. And it's marked Robert's Antique Calico by RJR. It's a beautiful cream color with this green swirl retro pattern. 2 yards, 8 inches. It's a pretty piece. And 2 yards. We were doing $6 yards. That's right. So RJR retro cream green calico Civil War era repro print. No one on that. Okay. Did we lose all of our people that didn't want wool? Maybe. Huh? All right. This one is a little like kind of ticking stripe in a beige cream color, and I don't see mark on selvage, so it's probably just a vintage one. It feels nice. It's nice cotton. And there are generous 2 yards on this piece. And I will do this one at, since we don't know brand on it, $4 a yard. So $8 start on that one. So a nice tan beige, kind of that little wallpaper sprig design. That goes really good with all things Civil War. That's a good piece. And thank you.
Thanks, Lulu.
This one is 2 yards, 14 inches. It's just a stripe in greens, browns, tans. It's a K England Ben Artex. It's a nice stripe with varied widths of stripes on there. 2 yards, 14 inches. I'm going to do an $11 start on that 2 yards, 14 inches. Someone wants that nice stripe. Greens, caramels, tans. No takers. Does anyone want a yard of this one? Let me know and I'll run it as a yard if someone wants a yard of it instead of 2 yards. Okay. This, I've tried to sell this a couple of times with no success. It is 3.5 yards of fabric, 2 yards in the blue, and 1.5 yards of the red. And it is this gorgeous Barbara Brackman Moda home front, Civil War home front. And this is what your pattern looks like in the blue, and this is what it looks like in the red. So 1.5 yards red and 2 yards of the blue. It's a bundle. 3.5 yard bundle. It's over a pound of fabric. Civil War. Three and a half yards total. I think this is gorgeous personally, but I've had no takers on it in the past. Yay! So what Jen likes it. I think it's gorgeous. That's coming to you. Thank
Thank
you,
you, Jen.
Congrats. That's a
Good
good
kid.
get. All right, let's see. How about some patriotic fabrics? I'm going to make some little bundles here. I'm just going to weigh. And I think these tend lean vintage, like if they are marked, it's going to be, one of those vintage marks. So we've got a big piece of that looks like about 1/3 yard, a big piece of that one. Those are both really cute. Big piece of this star. And then a big piece of this star. That one, those two feel like 1/2 yards. So 1/2 yard, 1/2 yard. That one's probably a 1/2 yard. And then this piece that looks like 1/3 or yeah. Okay. Vintage, all of them have a vintage feel and look, but they're nice cottons. They're just, more lean vintage. How's that for? Yeah, because I don't even, see, these are all just kind of have like those kind of marks on them. All right. Let me weigh this bundle. Patriotic stars and that little vine, 10.2 ounces. That's the equivalent of about 2.5 yards of fabric. And I'm going to do a $8 start. So you get all of those. That's a cool piece. And then that one's really pretty. And that's cool too. So you're getting all of those. And those are going to Bonnie. Thank you, Bonnie.
No, Bonnie bought something in the thing. Ruthie takes this.
Oh, Bonnie buy it now. Ruthie takes this. Sorry.
Thank you, Bonnie, and thank you,
popping
Ruthie.
up at once. All right, this is that same the red. I didn't notice these were the same. The red was the same print, I think. Is it? Maybe not. Let me look. No, it's
No.
similar though. Not the same, but similar. That one feels like a half yard. This one feels like a half yard.
Welcome in, everybody. And we just got raided by Nanny
Oh,
Joe.
Nanny Joe, thank you for the raid. Oh, this one is Moda. Terry Clothier Libertyville. I was looking at this, it feels more modern. And this one might be the same. Let me look really quick. Yeah, these are both Terry Clothier Moda Libertyville, these two. So I'll run those together, half yards. Nanny Joe with the raid. Thank you so much for the raid. Let me get a giveaway started and we'll pull up your profile. Giveaway is running and you get to pick either felted wool or batik. So I've got some batik swatches, or I've got this little packet of felted wool, your choice. Okay. And these two half yard pieces, Terry Clothier Moda, beautiful pieces, are going to run. It's a full yard of fabric in 2 half yards. Libertyville. Look how pretty those are. 2 half yards, Libertyville Moda. Those are going to Rainy. Congrats. That's a good gift. Those are nice pieces.
Congrats, Rainy.
All right, everyone getting the giveaway. All right, this definitely is a vintage piece, vintage feel. It's got a pinked edge. It doesn't feel like it's washed though. Yeah, no, it's not washed. It's still at 40 something wide here. Let me see. All right, and then yeah, and this one is about 30 and a half inches. Someone wants that piece, so not quite a yard. And that one is running.
I can't find her.
All right. And Bert can't find our raid. Let's see. Who was it?
Nanny Joe.
Nanny Joe. Let me pull you up, Nanny Joe.
Ruthie Ding takes that.
Ruthie is taking this nice piece. That's coming to you with the stars.
Thank you, Ruthie.
And here is Nanny Joe pinned in chat. Thank you so much. And everyone, please give her a follow. And her profile right here. She's a doll. And her next show is the 13th. To be determined, quilting and sewing. Oh, is that's that raid train that we're part of? They're doing 50 Shades of Gray aged to perfection. So make sure you have her shows bookmarked. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. And let me show you again. So Nanny Joe, give her a follow. All right, next piece up and getting that giveaway for batik swatch or felted wool packet. All right, this is a nice piece. This is 2 yards of fabric. Yep, 2 yards. Let me see if it's marked. It is marked Wamsuda. This is vintage Wamsuda. Look how cute that is with the little basket look and then the little kind of star design in between. That's cute. 2 yards, vintage Wamsuda. And I'm going to run that for $8. You get the whole 2 yards. Cute red basket look. Patriotic look. And Rainy is in for that. Congrats, coming your way.
Rainy D.
All right, this piece is not vintage. This one is Barn Dance by Country Threads for Ben Artex. And it is a full yard. Yeah, full yard. Ben Artex. That's running. It's kind of a fun marbly look with the little stars in different sizes all over it. Has cool design in the background. Full yard Benartex. That's going to Vic.
Going to Vic.
Congrats, that's yours.
Thank you, Vic.
This one, I have two pieces of it. It is Brannock and Patek Moda. It's vintage Moda, Attic Treasures. It's kind of a medium blue, and then it has these star designs on it. And this piece is 29 inches. And then there's a little piece that is 13.5 inches. So between the two, you get, is that a full yard? I think so. 29 plus 13.
And the winner of the giveaway.
Winner.
Bum, bum, bum.
Let me do that
Vic.
first. Awesome. Vic, you get to pick batik 1, batik 2, or a little felted wool. So batik 1, batik 2, sunflower leaf, or felted wool.
The gelted wool.
The felted wool. You got it. Okay. So these two pieces, 13.5, and what did I say? This one was 29, I think. You get them both, and it is vintage Moda. Here we go. So pre-cut 13-inch, pre-cut 29-inch, called Attic Treasures by Brannock and Patek for Moda. No takers on that.
Takers on that, bad girl.
All right, you guys want any more project kits, quilt kits? Let me check and make sure we didn't get any pre-bids. And I've got scrap bags too, cotton scrap bags. So let me check for pre-bids.
Ruthie would like some florals if we have any.
Okay. Let me check. All right, no pre-bids in there. Let me see what we have in floral. Not a lot. I have some batiks up there. Let me see what this is. That's a panel. That's a retro. I didn't pull a lot of other fabrics, cotton fabrics, prints, because we have run through most of them.
Bag kits or bag patterns.
Okay. This one is kind of a landscape border print. It's by Nancy Crow for the Balson Hercules group. And it has some little zigzag cutouts right there. That's hard to see, but there's some little zigzag cutouts right there. Otherwise, it is a yard and about a quarter. Does anyone like that? It's, see how it has the border? It goes down to this border on both sides. It's kind of cool. Looks like trees and then goes down to like the forest floor grass. If someone wants that piece, I'm gonna run it. It's a yard and a quarter with some little cutouts on the one edge in the back. So she needed some of that for something. It's kind of cool. Not a floral. Check in the buy it now. I do have a floral in there.
La Bella.
At least one.
La Bella Latte.
That are running on flash sale. So check in there and see if you like any of those.
Thanks, Bella.
Thank you.
Are you Bella? Thank you, Bella.
All right, let's see what this little panel is. That looks cute. I think it's a Christmas panel. Says Happy Holidays, designed by Nancy Halverson for Ben Artex. It's a blue Christmas panel. Oh, that is cute. So blue tones. Look at the little nativity in there. It's a little patchwork. And it has angel, decorations, elf.
I'll have a
What does that say?
blue Christmas. We got Father Christmas, Kris Kringle, angel, decorations,
Jingle
gingerbread,
bells, holly,
nativity,
nativity,
mistletoe presents,
ornament,
Santa's sleigh, quilt,
reindeer.
reindeer
Anyway,
up on
that's
the
really cute.
rooftop.
It's a 23 and a half or 23 inch panel. If someone wants that one.
I'll be so blue.
All right, that's running. Cute
Christmas
blue
without you.
tone. Nancy Halverson Benartex. Christmas panel. No takers. Everyone's like, please just let it be summer, not winter. I agree.
Yeah, well, but there are Christmas buyers year
Yeah,
round.
Christmas buyers year round usually. Someone was asking for canvas. Let me feel this one and see if I think this is a canvas. Yeah, this is definitely a thicker. I wouldn't say it's super like it doesn't have the super grainy feel, but it's definitely a thicker, like broadcloth feel, ticking stripe. There's a little cut out of this edge, and then otherwise it's a yard and 25 inches. So thicker cotton ticking, canvasy kind of feel. And then, oh, we want more project these, right?
Right.
If someone wants this piece, somehow my large listing did not get put in here. All right, that one is a running yard and 25 inches. A little bit thicker ticking, not quite a canvas, but more like a broadcloth feel. Thank you for your bids.
Rainy
Yeah,
takes that.
that. I don't think I have anything else right now that's that feel. I'm sure I'll find some. We just went and brought home a bunch more stuff. So a lot of this
Thank
is
you.
newer. And we have a bunch to go through still.
A
So
bunch. A lot.
a lot. It's filling up our family room right now. So all right, here's a really cool project that is to make bags. And it has it's like it was a class they did at the quilt shop. Bag class, and attached is a copy of the pattern. It makes a 12 by 12 by 4 3/4 stitch and flip tote bag. So that's what the pattern is for, a stitch and flip, and it's got all your instructions and everything there. There's also a little pattern in here for a um
Sounds like a cheerleader move.
wall.
Right after you flap, do the stitch and flip.
Let's see what it says on here. Wallets. Half yard will make 3 wallets. It's a wallet pattern and instructions. Okay. So that was in here. So look at what's in here though. These are Repro 30s, cute primary color prints. And you get a ton of scraps. Then you've got all these like quarter yard pieces. Look how cute these are. Marcus Brothers, retros, some solids. Oh my goodness, these are cute. And then she has pieced this, and it's got the batting and the backing on there already. 1, 2, And oh my goodness, look at this piece and this piece. That one needs some stuff sewn on it. And this one's got that on the back. So you can finish this piece. And then here's your like box bottoms or something. It's got the batting with it. And then here's some more of this. And this is a canvas weight. And then there's some of this, more of this too, to put on something if you want. All right, so there's a ton of fabric in here and those instructions and all this pre-quilted stuff. So stinking cute. All right. I don't know, yell at Maylee and tell her someone to come check the door. Oh, and there's some web strap for the tote bag. Okay. All right. And this set, did I get this one listed? I don't remember. Tote. I was trying to get some stuff. Yeah, I didn't get this one listed. Okay. So we're just gonna weigh this whole thing if you guys want this fun
pattern. Was there a pic?
Let me look on the pattern and see if there's an actual picture. There's a diagram layout of how to cut your fabric. There's a bunch of instructions. I mean, yeah, but it's black and white, so it's not the greatest picture. But it is, it does give you an idea of what it's supposed to look like. Okay. So that's your instructions, and then this is the one for the wallets, to make wallets. All right. This is a lot of cuteness, as Bert would say, and I will straighten it all out and put it nicely for you. I need to wait. It's over a pound, but just have to see how much over a pound it is. And with all that work she did, I'm going to start this at 34. I think that's well worth it. And there's a lot of fabric in there. It weighs 2 pounds, 2.8 ounces.
Does anyone remember the name of the pattern the quilter used to make the wood applique quilt someone bought?
Oh, yeah, I can tell you. I can tell you. All right, so if someone wants this bag kit with all those cute Repro Marcus Brothers fabrics in there. It's already partly done. You got webbing, pattern. The piece is already done. No takers. Okay. Um, this this is called Primitive Gatherings. So here's if you want to take a picture of that, screenshot of it. Primitive Gatherings garden baskets. And someone brought the little set to make this. But I didn't have the pattern. I couldn't find it. So that's what it's called. And I did find it on other websites, and I had a picture of it in the listing. But the listing sold, so I can't pull it up. Okay, you're welcome. All right, let me find some more things. Oh, I have a couple of more little handmade things. Do you guys want this felted wool pin cushion with the pear on it? How cute is this? Felted wool. It's a pin cushion she made with a little pear on it. And it is, let's see, it's about 4.5-inch diameter. Handmade little pin cushion with the pear on it. Super cute if someone wants that. And she's embroidered the little and hem stitched the little pear on there. So if someone wants that. Bella is taking that. Thank you, Bella. That's coming to you. Very cute. Here's another little project she made. This is just a cute little, has a snap. It's like a little trifold pouch project pouch wallet that's been quilted. It's made out of repro and it has the cute button on there. Someone wants that one. That's running. It's about 4.5 inches wide. Cute little quilted wallet or trifold project pouch. Bat Mom likes that. It's coming to you.
Thank you, Bat Mom.
This one is one of those little tissue, you can buy the little tissue packs and put them in there and put it in your purse. And it's made out of like a canvas, has little destinations. And then the inside is some kind of cute word fabric. So it's canvasy. And that one is running if someone wants that little tissue holder. Paris, Rome, Amsterdam. Thank you for your bids. That one is going to
Rainy takes that.
Okay. Not gonna lie, kind of want to keep these. These are Vera Bradley samples. So because she worked at the quilt store, they sold a lot of Vera Bradley bags and stuff. And the Vera Bradley rep would come in. So see how they have a little grommet in there? These are cotton ones that are quilted and they match. They are little Vera Bradley samples that measure about 6-inch square. I would make some little coasters that you could hang, bind these. Oh my goodness, how cute. Set of 2. Let me run these. Who wants some little Vera Bradley quilted patchwork? And then it's got that design on the back. They do have a grommet. Super fun. And those are going to Bat Mom. Thank you, Bat Mom. And then this one, I only have one of this design with the paisley, and then this is what's on the back. So dollar start, little Vera Bradley 6-inch quilted sample. If someone wants that one. That one is going to Bat Mom. Thank you. All right, and then these.
Bat
All right,
Mom.
so these are made out of like a canvasy, and then they're lined with like a satin. And there's one, and they have a little like faux leather patch on the corner. And there's one like that, one like this, and then one like this. So 3 little Vera Bradley. This one's kind of that one's probably a synthetic canvas feel. That one might be too. This one feels cottony. Anyway, they're super cute and they're all lined with some kind of satiny fabric. So if someone wants those 3 little swatches, Vera Bradley. So you could make something really cute. You could actually do like little bag tags or something with these. All right, no takers on those. Okay. And then this one, this is the same pattern on both of these, and it's a cotton like canvas. And then these have faux leather. That one's got that pebbly one. This one, maybe there's a little bit of sticker residue or something on it. But those 2, if someone would like those 2 matching ones to do something with. That's running. These have the grommet in them. So a little Vera Bradley cotton print and then faux leather on the back. And that's going to Bat Mom. And then this one, these match as well. It's kind of a, let me feel it. It might be an acrylic canvas. And then this one has that faux leather and this one has that faux leather on the back, but the fronts match in that Vera Bradley print. Here we go. That's running. They do have a grommet. And I think I'll put these other ones in the giveaway bin for someone to snag as a gift.
La bella.
Bella's taking that. Speaking of, let's run a giveaway. Another buyer giveaway. Make sure you check the buy it now. There's stuff running in there. I think it's still running. All right, here is buyer giveaway. Everyone get in. And I'll show you what your options are. And while everyone gets in, here's another handmade item. I think this is like a little like planner cover. See how it's got the little slots and it's handmade, little quilted look. So you could put it over a wallet, over a little booklet, and it measures, it's about 7 1/4 this direction, and then opened up it's about 9 1/4. So if someone wants that cute little handmade item, quilted little book cover, that's running. Very cute, bright colors. Has the little flaps. You could make, oh, you know what you could do is cover a little junk journal with that.
Rainy takes
taking
that.
that cuteness. Thank you. Here is another one. This one is wool. Hang on, it's got, yeah, can you get that off for me? I can't show that one yet. It's got too many fuzz balls. I have to get off. Okay. Let me draw that giveaway and let someone pick. So as everyone in that made a purchase, buyer giveaway, drawing now. And I still have this fat quarter. Fat mom, congrats. This fat quarter. I've got those little Vera Bradley samples, 3 of them that you can choose that if you want. Or I've got the zip pouch pattern to make zip pouches. Or I've got fusible interfacing. Which would you like? So Vera Bradley, zip pouch pattern, interfacing, fusible, or a fat quarter. The pattern, you got it.
Yeah, I can't even see where
That's coming to you.
comes off.
All right, hang on. Let me see if I
Congrats,
can
fat mom.
defuzz. I was defuzzing wool earlier and my little thing got all covered in. There. Okay. So let me defuzz this other little pouch. It's super cute. All right, this one is made out of felted wool, and she did some hand embroidery on it. So it's got the little applique heart flower, little buttons, embroidery, and then it's like that, and then it opens up and you've got little flaps. So it could be a journal cover, a planner cover, something like that. It measures about 7 inches high by about 9 1/2 opened up. So if someone wants that, that's running. Cute little cover, plaid wool. Thank you for your bids. Opens up, and that's going to La Blue. Right? Are we saying that right? Lulu.
I think so.
Congrats. All right, that's yours. Thank you. Thank you. All right, do we need to quit?
I don't know. Depends.
Well, you tell me.
We haven't done the bags yet. The
What bags?
scrap bags, cotton scrap.
Oh, we have cotton scrap bags, you guys. Where are they? Oh, they're up here. I forgot. Wait, which ones are these?
Those are your
These
medium.
weigh 7 to 8 ounces, right?
Yes.
Okay, 7 to 8 ounces. They're all bigger pieces of cotton. So, I mean, they look like, nice big chunks. You might even get a few pieces that are like a eighth or a quarter of a yard or something.
I'd say medium to large pieces.
So medium to large pieces. And I'm going to start them at $4. They all weigh between 7 and 8 ounces, which is like a yard and a half to 2 yards of fabric weight wise. So cotton, these are all quilting cotton scraps.
Yeah. I think it's 6 to 8 ounces.
No, you told me 7 to 8
Oh, okay.
when I asked you.
That
That mom is taking that one. Oh, this one's got lots of flowers. Who wanted flowers? So lots of flower pieces in this one. Scrap bag. Here we go. Large to medium sized pieces of quilting cotton scraps. 7 to 8 ounces in each bag. And that one's going to Bat Mom. Thank you. Here's another one that's got lots of pretty flowers in it. You're feeling scrappy. I feel scrappy almost every day. So nice scrap bag is coming to. Those are both really pretty florals.
Bat
To
Mom.
This one's got lots of cute pieces in it.
And a designer bag.
Cute scrap bag. 7 to 8 ounces of large to medium sized scraps. That one's going to MX.
Melee 2.
Congrats. That's coming to you. Thank you for your purchase. Ooh, this one's got lots of pretties. Look at those hearts and flowers. And then we've got some gilded snowflakes and some other flowers. So lots of cuteness in there. That's running. Scrap bag, cotton, quilting cottons. 7 to 8 ounces per bag. That one's going to MX.
MX.
Congrats. That might be Kate. There's something really cute right there. All right, here's another one. Scrap bag, quilting cottons. That's some of that cute little retro that has the little tiny print on it. It's folded wrong side out. And
Ruthie,
is
take
taking
that
one.
Thanks, Ruthie.
All right, this one's got a really cute ticking with pigs on it. Big piece. And then we've got some other cute stuff behind it. Little vintage floral. This one's got Christmas chickadees, some stars, a floral stripe. No takers. All right. Anyone else want me to run another one of those? Let me know. I'll move on. Anyone want to see any batiks? This is a whole stack of batiks. I've got some quilting books. I do have some quilt kits, but I kind of want maybe those to be requested. They are listed. Because this late in the show, it's kind of running out of shipping space. What say you all? What do you want to see? Anyone want batiks? Anyone want? I have this whole stack of cute ticking stripe cottons. There's mostly green. There's one piece in blue. Anyone want any of this? Let me see if these are wovens or prints. This one's a screen print.
Yes, run those.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like they're all screen prints. They're not wovens. Okay, let's run this big piece. So it's like a tan green primitive look ticking. And this piece is a yard and 25 inches.
Is there a turquoise one in there?
No, these are all just green, regular green. There's a blue piece, but no turquoise. That one's more bright green. All right, yard and 25 inches on this one. That's running. Someone wants that one. Lolly is going to take that piece. Thank you.
Lolly City One.
Let me do that brighter one. It's white and then kind of a brighter Kelly green and ticking. And this piece is, looks like it's right at a yard, I think. Yard, and it's a generous yard, couple extra inches on there. Someone wants that one. So bright Kelly green on white ticking. Generous yard. Cotton. All right, no takers on that one. And then this one is more the primitive look tan with that type of stripe. This piece is 29-inch with the fabric. So a little bit more than 3/4 of a yard. Primitive ticking tan green. And Ruthie's taking that piece.
Grab
Thank you. The blue piece is pretty small. It's not even with the fabric. Does anyone want this one? So it's like a cutout. It's like an extra giant fat quarter because it's 19 by about 24 up to where it's cut. So if someone wants that one, $2. Blue stripe. Does have the selvage end right here. And that piece is going to
MX Medido. Thank you, MX.
All right, let me just run these two last. These are These have some cutouts along there. So this one's like a remnant piece. And then this one's got a little cutout, and it's probably a little bit more than a half yard. Oh, and it's got some, does it have fading on it? When I held it up, it looked like it. I think this one has a little bit of fading on it. So definitely it's primitive and extra primitive because there's a little bit of fading. So you're going to get both of those green, um, light beige cream. That one's got some fading on it too. So these would be good ones to, dye, tea stain. So here we go. You get them both, $2, dollar a piece, fading with cutouts. Very primitive.
Extra charge for the fading.
So they are good ones for that kind of stuff. They're big pieces, so you're getting a lot of fabric there. And you can definitely tea stain.
Rainy, take that.
Rainy's taking those. Yeah, good candidates for that kind of stuff coming your way. All right, let's wrap up. I'm going to run another buyer giveaway. It's getting late. Thank you so much for being here with us.
It's almost midnight on the East Coast.
I know, it is. All right, buyer giveaway. I'll draw this one pretty quick. I've got this fat quarter. I've got this pretty piece that is, let's see, a quarter yard. It's bigger than a quarter yard. It's 12 inches, third yard. So third yard, fat quarter, or let's see what else is in here. Anything I previously showed. This one looks like it is a quarter yard. All right, so any of those pieces of fabric, drawing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or anything I previously showed, like the little Vera Bradley swatches, or interfacing. I have interfacings too.
What would you like?
What would you like? So fabric 1, 2, or 3. You want the little Vera Bradley swatches. That's what I'd pick too. These are cool. Huh? Those are coming to you. Congrats. That's yours. All right, you guys, let's go find someone to raid. Thank you so much for hanging with us today. We are on tomorrow evening with home decor fabrics. We have amazing stuff, silks, wools, velvets. We get all kinds of stuff, canvas, tapestry, and it's a lot of smaller pieces, and we do $2 starts. So you get some really good stuff for crafting, junk journaling, making bags, pillows. And Saturday I'm in a raid train all holiday. So make sure you have those bookmarked. And let's go find someone to raid. Yeah, I'll have all kinds, silks, velvets. We open bags, so we don't always know exactly what we're going to have, but usually we open one and at least one in advance and can show some out of that. And then, because they came from like a high-end home decor designer outlet, and they stored them in big bags, and we just kind of dump them out and sell them live. You get some amazing stuff and some amazing designers. Like we find Ralph Lauren. We sold some Oscar de la Renta the other day. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. This is tomorrow evening. Yeah, tomorrow evening on my schedule. Let me see what time I have it scheduled. 5:29 Mountain Time. It's this show. So if you just bookmark that one, you can get some amazing stuff. And everything starts at $2. So really, really cool stuff. All right, let's go raid. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great night. Appreciate you so much. Thanks for hanging out with us. We're going to go raid into Crazy Fabric Ladies. They're hilarious and they're a lot of fun, and they always have good stuff. Thank you so much.